So why did I create Paro? So I wanted to create the personal robot and also the animal therapy robot. And I wanted to apply them for animal therapy because animals are very good for the people, but in some places such as hospitals, nursing homes, and even apartments, it's very difficult to keep or manage animals there. And also some people have allergy, some people are afraid bite and scratch, and also there is a potential of infection from animal to human beings. So for such people and for such places, I thought animal type robot would be very good to conduct the animal therapy or robotic pet therapy. The question is, what is the benefit of Paro as non-pharmacological therapy? So basically, as for the kind of people with dementia, when they have some negative moods, they have behavioral issues or like psychological issues. And for example, some people tend to become depression, anxiety, pain, agitation. That includes violent behaviors, abuse words, and walking about, like wandering. And also some people cannot sleep well, as insomnia. But if we use some medications, some behavioral issues or psychological symptoms can be improved, but not cured. And it's also there is a problem of the side effects and also addiction. So we should avoid dosage of medications as lower as possible. And in the case of Paro, or interaction with Paro can improve moods of the people with dementia, and then improve such behaviors and psychological symptoms. So without having any side effects, Paro can keep or improve the conditions of the people with dementia. And so Paro is very safe. So there's a question about the future of the robotics and also artificial intelligence. So I think some people are afraid of the new technologies, especially recently the robotics and artificial intelligence are used in the military service. So also the collection of data have a lot of risk of the privacy issue. So security is also another issue. But while considering such kind of risks of the technologies, I think we can start to use technologies in good way and also in a safe way. So Paro is one of the good example to understand the benefit of technology. For example, Paro doesn't have the CCD camera in order to avoid privacy issue. And also, Paro is disconnected from internet because of the problems of update or data security issue. But still, Paro can be very beneficial in dementia care and also as a medical treatment. So while having such kind of new technologies that can be adopted in the current situations, so people will learn what is the benefit of the technology and what is the risk of the technology. Then gradually, while considering or discussing the kind of avoidance of such risks, so people may try to introduce or accept the new technologies to improve the quality of care and also the efficiency in the service. So I have been working on the Paro and also elderly people with dementia, especially Alzheimer's disease. And through the experiences, I learned a lot. And also we had a very good discussion with the Korea Alzheimer's Institute. So I think people are afraid of Alzheimer's disease because people lose a lot of functions. But When I observe the people with dementia, so when they interact with Paro, they recover their kind of functions. So that means some people become aphasia, like problem in speech. But when they interact with Paro, they start to talk to Paro, and then they communicate with others in verbal communication. So that's one example. So when people become dementia, some portion of the brain is damaged, and then that may cause the losing functions. But there are a lot of remaining portions in the brain. And while stimulating such remained portions by Paro or some other therapy, a lot of people can improve functions or improve or recover some functions. So I think through kind of training, there is a possibility to keep the remained functions to be long. So I think without afraiding the Alzheimer's disease, it's better to try to do something better, some therapeutic activities or some therapeutic treatment more actively. Then that will keep the elderly people in good condition and also even better conditions, especially in quality of life. So while working on Paro, I experienced a lot, or I observed a lot of interaction between Paro and the elderly people with dementia. And I learned a lot. So people have a different background and characters, and they have different ways to interact with Paro. And so I think Paro stimulate the people to show their personality and also explain their past memories. And I think that is a kind of fun time for me because most people are very happy with Paro, and I can communicate with them. So without without Paro, there is no way to start to communicate with them. But with Paro, Paro can connect the people and me. So that's very important role of Paro, and also good for me.